back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome to my channel. It is Day back again with another video for y'all. Today is a highly requested video. I'm finally making this video. I was supposed to make this video a long time ago. It was requested by one of my subscribers. So I'm now in the mood to do it. Y'all have to understand that I have to give you certain energy with certain videos. So I just haven't been in the mood to film this video. So let's go ahead and hop into it. The reason that you're here is because you want to be a bottle girl, right? Or you're interested in being a bottle girl. So the question is, how do you become a bottle girl? So disclaimer, I can only tell y'all from my own personal experience because I'm not going to tell you something that I haven't been through myself. So I can only talk to y'all about what I know, and I live in Georgia, so each state is kind of different. But I think overall, the general idea of it is the same. I also do want to say that bottle girling and being a dancer, as far as looking for jobs, is really kind of similar. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first thing you want to do is look at your Instagram page. Yes, this is important. Most clubs will hire you based off of how your Instagram looks because that's where you're going to be pulling people from to get your sections in. So if you don't have a pop-in Instagram, sometimes they'll work with you, but I know some clubs where you have to have certain numbers. So it really just depends on what club you want to apply to, where they might look at your Instagram, and that'll be a make or break, or whether you get hired or not hired. So with that being said, also, if you don't have a lot of followers, at least make your Instagram look good. You want high quality, good pictures that accentuates your features. You don't want it too raunchy. I mean, some girls probably get hired that way, but that's not really the image that most clubs go for. I mean, it works for some girls, I'm not gonna lie, but overall, you don't want to be too raunchy and too out there. And then you also want to make sure your pictures are high quality, nice, and they just make you look good. So if you have a page that's just full of quotes and random stuff, I would definitely clean up your Instagram before looking for a club. So the next thing you want to do along with Instagram is research what club you're even looking at. This applies for being a bottle girl and a dancer. You want to research the club. So you want to see how many followers do they have. You want to see, do they have celebrities? Usually when they have celebrities, they'll post. Clubs be posted. They'll post the flyers. They'll post the celebrity videos. You want to know what type of club you're going to work in. And that's going to tell you what type of clientele that you're going to be dealing with. So I also think you want to look at their tag pictures as well, because if it's a popping club, a lot of people are going to tag them, a lot of celebrities are going to tag them, and you're trying to see what is your clientele going to look like. Also, if you want, you can kind of get an idea of what type of girls they hire, because a lot of the times these pages, they will post their girls or what their girls look like. I haven't seen too much discrimination in Georgia, but a lot of clubs do be discriminating because they want a certain look. So if you look a certain way, they may not hire you, and I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. But some clubs really have a certain look, and they only want particular girls to work there as far as their image. So you can also look and see what type of girls do they hire. I seen one club on Twitter, I don't know if it was in Houston or where it was, but they had only light-skinned girls, light-skinned girls, kind of thick and black, not natural hair, just straight hair. So the picture on Twitter had got a lot of clapback because people were like, why is there no chocolate girls? Why is there no diversity? It's only one type of person. So some clubs will hire you based on just how you look and if you fit in their description of what they're trying to do as far as their team. And so the next thing you want to do, if you found the club that you are really interested in, that is the one, go ahead and follow them. You're going to want to kind of engage, that way they see that you're kind of interested. I didn't do this, but I think it's really good to do so that when you walk in, they'll be like, oh, I've seen you before. I've seen that name before for your Instagram page or whatever. So I didn't do this, but I did research my club, and I've been to my club, so I kind of knew how it was. So next, now that you found your club, you can do one of two things. One, you can wait for them to have a casting call. Most clubs have casting calls, and that is how they get their girls. So sometimes they will do a random day, like Tuesday from 5 to 8. You're supposed to come in an interview, and it's an open casting call, and there's going to be a lot of girls, and it's supposed to be quick interviews. And then basically they're supposed to hire you like that. So that is how I got hired at my club. I saw that they had a open casting call there, and I just went one day. I saw a post from them saying that they had an open casting call, and so I was just like, hey, let's see what happens, let's go. So yeah, most clubs have open casting calls, and that is how they hire their girls. And they usually hire, you know, like a lot at one time so everybody can get trained at the same time and like start at the same time. So the other thing that you can do if you don't go to a casting call, or if it's been months and they haven't posted a casting call, what you can do is get cute, get you a good resume. In this resume, you can either add it in the resume or on the side, print out a good quality picture of yourself that, you know, highlights your good assets, not too raunchy. Again, you want to show like you have a pretty face, but you also have like a shape, you know, a figure, because they need to see, you know what I'm saying, like how you would look in your uniforms. So that's what you would do as well. So I would definitely get a really good resume. So that's what I did. I did a really good resume that highlighted my server experience, which is important. I'll get to that in 1 second. So yeah, it highlighted my server experience, but I also added a picture of my face in there too. It was just like a square picture for them to see what I look like and remember like what I look like. And I remembered that my boss now, he was actually very impressed. Like all of management was very impressed at the fact that I had added my picture to my resume. That way it's just because like they remember you. That was a memorable thing because nobody ever thinks to do that. So they definitely remembered me and I got hired on spot. So yeah, circling back to what I just said about server experience, you don't have to, not all clubs require it, but it is really hard to get into bottle girl service when you don't have experience, or at least serving experience. I have years and years of serving experience. I've worked at Hooters, I've worked at a cafe, I've worked at restaurants, low restaurants, I worked in fine dining. So it's like my server experience is definitely up there. I just haven't worked at a club yet until this club. So this was my first club I ever worked at. Now I'm able to say like I've worked at a club for such and such months. But yeah, server experience is just really important because yes, you're a bottle girl and you do this, but babes, like it's a lot more to it. It's not a hard job, but it's a lot more to it than just this right here. So you really have to have your serving experience. I highly recommend some type of serving experience before trying to get into the bottle girl industry. But hey, I mean, do as you please. There are some clubs that hire you with no experience at all. I think mine does hire some girls with no experience, i.e. me. And in my club, I feel like it's kind of like a lower level entry type of club. So I'm definitely happy I got the experience. So now I can take that. If I wanted to get another job, I can take that with me and go somewhere else. So now that you have made the decision you want to be a bottle girl, then you did your research on your club, then you did your resume. Now it's time for you to go in, either casting call or you're just going to go in during the day. Don't go at peak hours expecting to get a job. It don't work like that. So you want to go kind of during the day, like a Wednesday, maybe 12 to 2, and you want to dress like you're going to work, like makeup, beat, hair done. And you need to dress like they said, put on the outfit and go work right now. So that's how you need to look. You need to wear something kind of cute that's going to show your shape, but not like raunchy or slutty just because it's a club. So I would do probably like that skimmed dress because it's kind of tight, but it's like coverage, but it's kind of tight and it shows off like your curves. Or I would do like some cute jeans and like a bodysuit and like some heels. I would even do like a nice bodycon dress and kind of like dress it up. But yeah, I would definitely make sure my makeup not too dramatic, just accentuate your beauty. And I will also do my hair. A lot of clubs look at girls' hair. I wouldn't go with my coloring. I would do like a neutral color just to start out because some clubs will not allow you to have colored hair, and it's kind of like a red flag when you go job searching and you have like colored hair. So I wouldn't wear this to a job interview, even if it's a bottle girl position. I would just stick to probably like browns and black or something like that. Kind of play it safe just because you don't know how it works yet. You don't know the ropes. And because you don't know the ropes, you don't want anything to interfere with the chance of you getting this job. So another thing you're going to need going into your interview or going to go visit the club, it doesn't matter if you're going to a lounge, it doesn't matter if you're going to a club, it doesn't matter if you're going to a strip club. Your confidence needs to be up here. You need to be confident because you have to understand that the whole team, the whole staff, they're very much, everybody think they bad. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody think they that, you know what I'm saying? So you have to like match the energy because if you come in kind of like, ooh, everybody here thick or everybody here got BBLs, like you got to show that you're confident. It doesn't matter what you look like. You're confident within yourself and you have to sell yourself obviously to get this job. And after you get the job, you kind of got to sell yourself too because it's like you have to be with your customers and you kind of got to like sell that fantasy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that girl for them. So yeah, confidence is a really big thing when applying for any job where it has to do with your looks. Hooters is the same thing, strip clubs is the same thing, bottle girling is the same thing, bartending is the same thing. They want somebody who looks good, you know what I'm saying? Also, when you go, remember that it is an interview. I know some girls get kind of like caught up and they don't know where to draw the line because it is a club and they think it's party time. When you go to your interview, don't be, drinking. Don't be doing too much. Keep it professional. Like, keep it cute and keep it professional. Just because it's a club does not mean that you can, I don't know, like show up looking raunchy or be taking shots because they're watching you. The minute you walk into that door, they're watching you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's management. It could be the girls, and the girls will be like, she don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, don't do anything that's going to mess up your chance of getting your job. So I would definitely say that you need confidence going into there, and also to act like you're going to an actual interview. You don't have to be too, professional and like it's corporate, but you don't want to be doing too much because you still need to keep it cute, you know what I'm saying, to get the job. Another thing that you can start to do before your interview is kind of learn your liquors if you don't know them already. You want to kind of know your bottles just in case they ask you any questions you want to be prepared for, and you got to talk like you know what you're talking about. So I would definitely suggest, if you're really serious about that interview or that club, learn just a little bit. Learn like the basics, Hennessy, Casamigos, Patron, Don Julio. Like learn the basics of what people get just so you can know what you're talking about. So yeah, that's pretty much everything on how to become a bottle girl. Again, it is different in different states because I know that Las Vegas has stricter rules. They have like weight requirements and all of that. Also in Houston, they don't really do like bottle girls for the club. They do, but they also do like this thing called like bottle girl teams, and they like work at different clubs, which we don't do that in Atlanta. So you kind of have to research based on your state, and I can only tell you based on what I know, which is Georgia and Atlanta. So yeah, make sure you research. You can reach out to bottle girls. I mean, some are quite snobby and they probably won't answer, but some are really nice. And you can get like feedback from them. Hey, I have an interview, or hey, I see you have a casting call. What maybe do I need to do to get a job? So you can definitely try to reach out to a girl. It's like a 50-50 chance. Some girls are very snobby and they probably won't answer. Some girls will give you some free game and they'll let you know what's up. So then I feel like you can even name drop and just be like, hey, I kind of know Ashley, you know what I'm saying, And usually you'll get a job a lot faster if you know somebody that's already within there. But it's definitely not hard. It's not hard to be a bottle girl, and it's not hard to get the job. It's just really the timing. They may not need the staff right now, and then the club, how strict they are and what they're looking for, and it really just depends. It varies, but don't give up. Like, just because one club said no, baby, there is lots of clubs. There are a lot of clubs. A lot of clubs. So make sure you just keep going, keep trying until you get it. So that is everything on how to become a bottle girl. You can also take these tips and kind of like apply them to being a dancer as well. Because once you find your club and research your club, you can probably even DM them too to save you some time and gas. Because at strip clubs, sometimes they'll just tell you like, you'll ask like, are you hiring? And they'll just ask you to send them like 2 pictures, either come in or don't come in, you know what I'm saying, to take that next step. So it's kind of the same thing, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was informative. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn that post notification bell on. So next I am going to do a video on like tips for a bottle girl / dancer, because it's kind of the same thing. I'm gonna do that video literally right now, so that video will be up in like 2 to 3 days. Make sure you guys check that out if you want some tips after you get the job. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn that post notification bell on, so the next time that I drop a video, you don't know when, then you'll be notified. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram for daily content, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys.